Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Safari Wildlife Park. So in this episode, we're gonna be building something really cool. I don't know if what I'm gonna be building at the end, what I decided to build at the end, is actually what I'm really gonna build. But if it is, then it's a pretty cool idea. I hope you bear with me. And I wanted to say something else that has nothing to do with like the video, but it has something to do with me personally. Um, as I told you in the last episode, in the prong-tailed antelope episode, in Willow Creek City Zoo, which I definitely will link in the description so you can go watch. I said that Israel, the country that I live in, is under attack by terrorists, and it's just really scary and really hard to film the video. So I don't know yet, but if there will be parts where I will just jump onto another part in the time lapse or anything like that, or if I just have any parts when I just jump to other parts and skip like that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but if there are parts like that and you see and like the editing isn't 100%, then I hope you can excuse me there, because I hope not, but there might be times where we have to go to the bomb shelter or anything like that, because we had one siren in the morning, like at I think it was 8 o'clock in the morning. We were all sleeping and the siren just woke us up, so we had to run to the bomb shelter. So thank God here everything is okay. But just it's very hard to film and to like do everything at the same time. So off topic a bit, but I hope you can excuse that. Let's jump straight into the video. So let's jump straight into the video. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of money. We've got 100,000, so I really don't know what to do with so much money. So let's actually check some stuff that we can do around the zoo. So information board, that is something that occurs every episode and there's nothing we can do with that. Research, okay, carry on researching that. Mechanic research, that's great that they finished researching the Oceania theme. Let's see what else we need to do around the zoo. One thing that I noticed is that the guest happiness isn't great, and I actually wanted to see what's the problem with that and if we can fix it. So let's see in the heat map. Most of them are happy except for a couple that are just like not so happy. And these, why are they in the red? Oh my god. How are they here? Let's delete these paths. I'm so sorry, you guys, that you got trapped there. Okay, now let's see if that fixes the problem. If they disappear. Yeah. Great, they despawned. Oh my god, I never noticed that they could get there even. So I noticed that the guest happiness is alright but not great, because we need the education rating is pretty low, because I haven't been adding habitat signs everywhere. I just don't like how they look, but I have been adding the speakers, so I don't know why that's a problem. Let's actually check if you see, like here we have a speaker. Let's actually duplicate one there, and we change it to the red crowned crane, and we make the area smaller. We put one there and one there, so whoever is standing around the habitat can listen. That's great. Now let's just sink them into the ground. Sorry if this is a bit like repetitive and stuff like that. Sink it in so the guests can't see them. Okay, that's great. Now let's move on. I wanted to add some thirst and hunger is low. So I wanted to maybe see if I can add some, I don't know, some like guest facilities, or maybe I'll actually add a restaurant where I'm planning to build my next habitat. I don't know. I'll have to just see how the time lapse goes, and maybe I'll actually fit in a couple of things. But let's see, let's maybe add some what's it called, vending machines. Sorry if I'm like talking a bit weird, it's just everything that's going on. It's been so crazy and I'm just really scared and just so stressed, so sorry if I'm talking a bit weird. So yeah, let's add a vending machine like that. Cosmic cow milk, we'll add one there. And to the other side, let's add this. One there and one of these. Now let's see, maybe let's add something here. Great, and something there that we haven't added yet. Donuts. Okay, so we added some vending machines. I hope it doesn't look too weird. I mean, no, it looks alright. Maybe we add one here as well. Facilities, let's add a Fox coffee, and we'll add 2 bigger ones. One there and one there. Okay, so that's great. Yeah, everything in here looks great. As you can see, I did add some willow trees, since the zoo is like in South Africa and there are lots of willow trees in South Africa, so I just felt like it's fitting to what am I doing? It's fitting to add them. Safari Wildlife Park, great. Everything really does look great. So yeah, I think we might just jump straight into the time lapse and let's see how much money I can waste in this time lapse. Okay, see you in the time lapse. So this is future time lapse me. I wanted to apologize for a couple of things before I start the actual like telling you guys all about it and talking to you guys about it. As you can see, I've got like more or less the outline and the shape of the habitat, more or less. Like I know how it's gonna look and I know how like I want to have it, because I actually recorded it and I'm pretty sure the recording just like didn't record for some reason. I really don't know why, so that's why you can see like this. So I didn't like do a lot of things, but then I just noticed that it wasn't recording, so I stopped and I redid most of the things. So now, as you can see, it jumps to another part where I just like copied and pasted what I did on before like I recorded, so sorry about that. And yeah, so yeah, I wanted to say that I'm so happy for this habitat. It's really beautiful and it's really nice and it was really fun to make. I really wasn't expecting to build this habitat. If you would have asked me like 5 days ago what my plan was for this zoo, I definitely wouldn't have said I'm gonna start building an Oceanian section. But here it is, and here I'm starting to build an Oceanian section, and I'll tell you, oh, I'm sorry for that. I'm pretty sure that was my cat, but I'm not sure. I just heard a noise. I'll tell you the reason why I wanted to build an Oceanian section, because ever since the Oceania DLC was like announced and was out, every single person that uploaded a video, not every single person, but a lot of the people that uploaded a video for the Oceania pack got a lot more attention for it, because that was what most people were searching for: Oceania pack, new Oceania DLC. So I feel like if I really want to grow my channel, and if I really want to have a lot of new like viewers and stuff, then I feel like it would be a smart, I don't know, decision to make, to like do these stuff. So it's just something that like a lot of people have been searching for. I like, if you post videos on YouTube, you must know, but there's like this thing on the YouTube creator app and on YouTube that you can see what people are mostly searching for. So like I wrote Planet Zoo, and I saw that most people that are searching for Planet Zoo are also searching for Planet Zoo Oceania pack. So, or Oceania build or something like that. So I thought that it would be a smart decision to make something Oceania themed. So yeah, that's a little bit of the reasoning why I built this. So I hope you excuse that I built this like mostly for like maybe to catch some people's attention. Yeah, but I am really, overall, I really like how it turned out. And if you guys have any suggestions of builds I can build that you guys would like to see, or really anything, please do comment it down in the comments down below. And as you guys can see, this build actually costed me quite a lot of money. I started off with, I think, around $100,000, and I ended up with like, I don't know, I think I wasn't in the minus, but there were a lot of times where I had to pause and let the game play, so that I could earn a lot of money. Yeah, I did that a couple of times because I was like, this build was very expensive. I think it costed around $300,000 to build, which I'm gonna say in the future, but don't mind me saying this now also. And yeah, but overall I just really like how it turned out, and I just have a really good idea for how I'm gonna make the Oceania like section. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that as much as I am excited for it. And yeah, I guess let's stop talking about that and let's move on to something else. Another thing I wanted to say was thank you all for the really, really nice comments on all of like everywhere I've been posting on YouTube. I've gotten so many nice comments about everything, about the whole situation here in the country. And also in Reddit, I've got really nice comments about my builds, like that you guys really like them. And I wanted to say that I opened an Instagram account and a TikTok account. It will all be linked down in the description below. So if you guys could go down and watch and follow over there, that would really be nice, because then you would be notified and you would know when I post new stuff, because I definitely will start posting there a lot. Yeah, so that's off top. That's a bit of self-promotion. Let's move on to another topic that I wanted to talk about. So again, I'm talking again about how excited I am for this build, but I just have to say I'm really excited for how it turned out, and I just have so many ideas on how I want to build it. And I just, overall, I have so many ideas of things that I want to build overall. Like, I wanted to start a new little mini-series like I told you before. So I really don't know when I'll have time to do that, but I'll really try to I'll really try to upload that mini-series as soon as possible. Right now I still haven't really recorded it. It's only like an idea, a vivid idea, and I'm not sure how well it will like do, but I have faith that it will do well. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna start recording and editing it in the next couple of days, since today is Friday. So yeah, maybe I'll even start recording it today. But other than that, I have another YouTube video that I don't think I can tell you guys about until like in just now. I cannot really tell you guys about it now, but I'm pretty sure I will upload it to YouTube in the next, I don't know, if today's the 13th, then in the next 10 to 15 days I definitely will post it. But yeah, so if you guys have any like ideas what it could be, comment them down in the comments, and let's see if any of you guys get it right. And other than that, I am just so excited for Willow Creek City Zoo. I don't know, after that little like creative block, now I'm having like the opposite of a creative block. I just want to build stuff. I'm really enjoying myself, and I'm just really enjoying building this. And yeah, okay, let's talk a bit about the inspiration for this habitat. Again, I actually found that, like in the Willow Creek City Zoo, I actually went on the same website, and on that website I found a lot of inspiration that I really find helpful. You can really, it's called Zoo Chat, I'm pretty sure. It's a website that shows you lots of pictures of real life zoos, and yeah, it's just so inspirational to see real life zoos. And like, if you have an idea of a habitat, of a specific habitat that you want to build for a specific animal, then you just type that animal in, or the climate, or really anything, and it will give you so many options of zoos from all around the world. And it gives a lot of inspiration, so I definitely do recommend to go check it out over there. And I will definitely link it in the description below, so you can see the pictures that I took inspiration from in this episode. But it was actually I don't know, it was a really boring habitat with not a lot of plants, but I just really liked how the water looked, and how there were lots of fake rocks. You guys don't understand how many. And it was just something that looked really similar to what I'm building, but at the same time not similar at all. So yeah, in the next episode, I don't know what I'm gonna build, but I'm thinking I'm gonna build for the saltwater crocodiles. But as you guys may know already, when I say that I think I'm gonna build something for like a specific animal, it normally doesn't actually happen. But yeah, let's hope that I can actually build something for the saltwater crocodile in the next episode. But if not, then I guess we'll see what I'll build for. So yeah, I'm just overall really happy for that, and I just don't know if I'm gonna carry on just posting on like the days that I usually post. That on Friday I post for Willow Creek City Zoo, and on Tuesday I post for Safari Wildlife Park. I don't know if I'm gonna mix those days up or what I'm gonna do, because you guys know that I did have a problem in the last episode. That's why this video is posted on Friday, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I guess future you guys will probably know what I'm posting about. And other than that, I think that's it. Okay, so after all of that talking about things that are really off topic, let's talk a bit about what I'm doing right now, since I haven't talked about that at all. As you can see, in this habitat, I used a lot of the rock pieces that Caesar creates built. I definitely will link it down in the description, so you guys can go check it out. It's a really, really nice blueprint that I definitely recommend you guys to go check it out. Yeah, I just built these little islands that are all around the habitat, which some of them are hiding the waterfalls and some of them are just decorative. Yeah, sorry for the noise in the background. Again, I'm so sorry for that. But yeah, overall I just really like how it turned out. with all of the water and all of the like waterfalls and lots of rocks. This is really my favorite part of any like building. Just like the decorating, I really like it, and I just feel like I'm pretty good at it. So yeah, I think that's the end of what I wanted to say. Oh, another thing I wanted to say was I would love it if you guys could comment down in the description, like any animal that is in the game that you guys really like, any of your favorite animals. Mine is definitely the kiwi, but also I really like any frog. I said this already and I'll say it again. I just really love frogs. If in Israel you were allowed to keep frogs as pet legally, then I definitely would. But it's illegal in Israel to keep any sort of frog or amphibian, I think, as a pet. So that's pretty sad because, like, as you know, lots of like Americans and even people in Europe have terrariums or aquariums filled with all, like, not filled, with all kinds of different frogs, like the tree frogs or those cute frogs from Australia. I forgot their name right now. Yeah. But other than that, those are really my favorite animals. If I had to choose any other animals, I'll definitely, in the game, like mostly because of Planet Zoo, I really would choose the southern white rhinoceros or any rhino in the game. Except for the Indian, I don't really like that rhino. But all the rhinos in the game, I really like how they look, and I just really like their animations. So I really like the rhinos, the sloths, definitely the sloths, the sloth in the game, and what else? The zebra, the giraffe, and yeah, all of that. But yeah, I think that's it for today's episode. Don't forget that if you did like today's episode, go down below and leave a like and a comment. And if you can, leave a subscriber because we hit 70 subscribers. So thank you for that. And yeah, that's the end of the time lapse. See you right after the time lapse ends. Bye, guys. Okay, everyone. So hopefully the time lapse wasn't too long. I don't really know how long it is in the end. I haven't edited the video yet. But yeah, as you can see, I've completely finished building this habitat and I really like how it turned out. Oh, these are a bit high, so I actually should make all of these a bit lower so that the small kids can see what they're looking at. Okay, so let's quickly fix all of this, and in the meantime we can just talk a bit about what's going on. So I don't know if you saw or if you can see right now on the screen, there is one southern cassowary inside of this exhibit, but the second one is in the quarantine. I don't know what was wrong. I think she was injured, and I think they were fighting and she was injured. So yeah, she's in the quarantine, and let's wait for her to pass the quarantine. So let's make it like, no, not like, you know what, maybe this is the right, like, is a good height, even though it's still a bit high for the children. So let's see, maybe like that. Yeah, I feel like this is a great height. And yeah, so let's look around here. Oh, I think I saw a vet running. Yeah, is the vet bringing back that one southern cassowary. So as you can see, here is the male. And again, I wanted to say, I know I said this in all of the other episodes, but if you guys have any name suggestions, please write them down in the comments so I can give any of the animals any name suggestions. And as you can see, we have the viewing domes in here. Let's enter camera and see how it looks. As you can see, that southern cassowary just came in and started running. So yeah, and oh my god, I just wanted to check on like how they're doing. So nutrition, last meal quality isn't great. So let's quickly pause the game and we can start researching. Oh, okay. So uh now you can actually see a little sneak peek for next episode. So yeah, in the next episode, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add the Siaming or the Law Gibbons, but I'm not sure. So don't be so sure. As you can see, the southern cassowary really likes this habitat, but why is it an outsider? Okay, let's hope that that changes and quickly. But yeah, I started to research the southern cassowary so that we can upgrade their meal quantity and quality, not quantity. The enrichment is great, welfare, everything is really well, except for the hard shelter, which is a bit of a problem because I don't know where I can add a hard shelter. I might just add a little hard shelter in the next episode, but don't mark my word on it, I'm not sure. I had an idea of making a little house or little hut there, but I don't know if it actually will happen at the end. But overall, I really do like this habitat. I really like it. I feel like it's such a vibe. It's like a tropical little island, and I have some good news. This is the beginning of the Oceanian section. So I don't know what the plan is, if I'm gonna go here or there or start going here, but this is the beginning of the Oceanian section. So yeah, so that also probably gives you an idea of what I'm gonna upload in the next episode, or actually I really don't know what I'm gonna upload in the next episode. I don't have these videos planned, I just go with what I feel like building. As you saw, or as I told you, I started building for the Law Gibbons, and I don't know if their habitat is still here what I started to build, and I just didn't like how it turned out. I don't know, I might use it in the next episode, I might not, but it just turned out really not how I liked it. So I decided to delete it and start over again. But I'm gonna say one thing. I think that this African crested porcupine house is a little bit in the way. I think I'm gonna move it here. I think I'm gonna start a African small, a small mammal area. And in that, I really do want to build a small mammal house. But to be honest, building those big houses, I find really scary, and not scary, but I'm just I don't know, I feel like I don't do them well. So I'll try to build a mammal area. I don't promise anything, but I will probably move these porcupines over there. So if that will happen in the next episode, I'm not too sure, but it might. Because this is the Oceanian section, I want the Oceanian section to start from here. So even this is gonna be, maybe I'm gonna build an Oceania house here for the platypus and stuff like that. Or maybe not. I really don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I guess we're gonna see. And because the porcupines are not Oceanian animals, they just won't look good here. So yeah, anyways, let's see what else we can do a bit before we end today's episode. So outsider, I really don't know what this means. If you guys know what it means in the comments, if you guys know what it means, I would love it if you could comment down in the description below. And yeah, if you guys are wondering where I put the viewing dome entrance in, even though maybe you guys saw, maybe you didn't, I'm not too sure, I put the dome entrance here. here. So it's just hidden away, and if the guests want to look at it, they have to go through here and through here, yeah, and through here, and they get here because I don't know, the dome entrance is just so giant and everything like that. But overall, I'm so happy with how the habitat turned out. It just reminds me of a tropical zoo. Look, they're taking pictures. That's so cute. Yeah, and overall, I just really enjoyed this habitat. It was, oh my god, why am I moving so much? It was really fun to make, and yeah, and all of that. So, yeah, I don't see any notifications that we have or anything that we have to do. This, as you can see, the money is doing good. We are really doing really good on money. And yeah, so, but this build, I don't know, I think it costed about $300,000 to make, because as you can see, all of these like small islands are made from thousands of pieces like this, and each piece of this costs around, I don't know, I think $2,800 each one of these pieces cost. So yeah, as you can imagine, that must have costed a lot. So yeah, but I think that's the end of today's episode. Don't forget, if you did like today's episode, go down below and leave a like and a comment. And if you're already down there, please hit the subscriber button. We're nearly at 70 followers, which is crazy. Thank you for that. And that's it for today. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.